20 long years later, a family now has answers in the disappearance of their loved one, with DNA technology helping to crack this case. Jamie Seymour spoke with the man's family and investigators behind this years-long search. What did you find out, Jamie?
Liz, authorities in Ridgefield found remains back in 2002, but at the time they had no way of finding who the person was. Now, the family of James Johnson says they can start to begin the closure process, all because of their DNA and the work of forensic genealogists. More than 20 years after Candy Hollinger moved her children from Utah to California, they slowly stopped hearing from her former husband, James Johnson.
He was a carny when I met him. So when he disappeared, we thought maybe he had gone back on the road with the carnival.
They last heard from him in 2001 and for years tried to think of every possible solution, from being murdered to starting a new family elsewhere. Years of not knowing for sure what happened.
My oldest son, Jimmy, did his DNA with Ancestry to see if maybe there was other siblings out there.
Meanwhile, hundreds of miles away, investigators in Clark County never gave up on a 2002 cold case after skeletal remains were found in a Ridgefield suicide with no way to find out who they belonged to. Early on, they sent samples to the Center for Human Identification at the University of North Texas.
They uploaded the DNA profile into CODIS, the FBI DNA database, hoping to find a match.
After more than 10 years of no leads, they hired a forensic genealogist at Bode Technology who linked the remains to two sisters born in Oregon in the 1800s. And through years of searching and an eventual DNA match, a few weeks ago identified the remains of 32-year-old James "Jimmy" Johnson Sr.
It is an amazing step to be in this time, right? If you think about in the 70s, when someone was found, if they were found in this condition, there was no hope.
Johnson's family believes he may have been in this area to track down his biological father. His brother, Rob, tells Coin 6 he's thankful the Clark County Medical Examiner's Office could help bring closure to the family after a painful 2 decades of not knowing what happened. A sentiment shared by Johnson's daughter, Katrina, adding it's also hard knowing how he died.
It's definitely a relief, actually, knowing, what happened, where he's been all this time.
Later this week, members of Johnson's family are coming together in northern Idaho to hold a funeral for him and give him a final resting place. One thing we learned doing this story is that a lot of those big commercial DNA sites like Ancestry and 23andMe, medical examiners don't have access to those profiles. So when we spoke with them, the Clark County Medical Examiner's Office is encouraging people that if you do have profiles on those kinds of commercial sites, consider uploading your DNA profile to databases like Family Tree DNA and GEDmatch that medical examiners have access to, because through that kind of DNA technology, they're able to solve cases like this one involving unidentified remains, or even linking people involved in serious violent crimes down the road. Reporting live in Portland, Jamie Seymour, Coin 6 News.